Welcome guys, today is Monday, it is March 25th. We are here for a Pilates yoga combo. So that simply means we're going to start out with some Pilates. That'll get us all warmed up and get us very focused on our core, which is our powerhouse that generates power and stability for everything else that we do in life. So we'll follow that up with some yoga, which will be a nice way to slide into our day. Things to watch out for in Pilates. We want to make sure that we are not overusing the lower back. It is part of our core, but we want it to be supported by the abdominals, which are going to be actually doing the work. The spine is supporting us, but it should be supported by strong abs. So if you start to feel tension in your lower back, you know that your abs are not doing their job. So you simply take a break, regroup, and jump back in. We also have to watch out for any kind of pulling on the head or the neck. The goal in Pilates is to create a C shape, engaging the abdominals, and the upper body just follows along and maintains a holding pattern without any kind of strain or stress in the neck. So if you feel that you're pulling on your head or your neck, again, just take a break, regroup, and thoughtfully jump back in. In both practices, we want to make sure that we continue to breathe. It's really easy, especially in Pilates, to forget to breathe because you're focused on the movement. You're working really hard. And I will cue your breathing, and if you happen to inhale when I say exhale, as long as you're breathing, it's all good. Eventually you figure out the way to breathe because it makes a lot of sense, the way we've set up the breathing in both practices. So no further ado, we're going to start with some relaxation down on our mats. Let's get nice and comfortable. Let your arms rest at your sides, palms facing open to the sky. And then just close your eyes and begin to breathe in through your nose. And as you do that, you want to feel the expansion of your belly, your back, and your rib cage. And then as you exhale, you're going to breathe out through your mouth. And as you're exhaling out through your mouth, think about pursing your lips or clenching your teeth a bit, so you're actually forcing the air out through a smaller space. And while we're breathing deeply in through the nose and out through the mouth, let's become aware of our arms. And I want you to simply stretch your arms from your shoulders to your fingertips. So you're going to tense the muscles in the arms, but not the rest of the body. Now let the arms go soft and do the same with your legs. Stretch your legs from your hips to your heels. Again, just tensing the legs, keeping the rest of your body relaxed. And then let your legs go soft and focus in on the belly. So imagine that you've got a string attached to the back side of your navel and you're pulling on that string so that the back side of your navel is touching your spine without holding your breath, without tensing your body. And let that release. Try again, navel to spine. Hold it nice and tight without holding your breath, without tensing the rest of your body. And release. One more time, navel to spine. So this is a really good thing to practice even when you're not in class. You can do it while you're standing, while you're lying down, while you're walking, while you're seated. It's great practice to train the abdominals to pull in and up, and then let it all release. From there, we're going to inhale and float the arms skyward, and then exhale, let them float behind us. Once they've made it to the mat, push out through your heels, stretch out through your fingertips so you're feeling like you're 2 inches taller simply by opening the spine. And then let your body go soft. Now just stretch along that left arm and left leg. Relax, and then stretch along the right arm and the right leg. And then relax. From there, we're going to pull the left knee into the chest and just use your left hand to bring it in nice and close. And again, let's stretch out through right arm and right leg. And then we'll bring the right hand in as well. So we've got both hands hugging the knee in close. And let's flex and point our foot. Trace an easy circle with your ankle. And then we'll reverse. and then allow your foot to rest. From there, let's do a gentle circle with the knee. So we want to make sure the knee circles around without going out past the edge of our hip, and then go the other way. We want to really concentrate on that, pulling that knee in towards the midline of the body. And then just keep the knee hugged in nice and close. Now tighten the belly like we practiced. And while you're doing that, you're going to press through the back of your rib cage and let the shoulders, neck, and head come off the mat. So your nose is aimed at your knee and your chin is towards your chest. And then we're going to let that release back down. Good, now we'll send that leg out. Let's bring the right knee in. Stretch the left arm back behind you again, stretching that left side of the body. And then we'll bring the left hand in and keep holding the knee close where we flex and point our foot. And then draw that easy circle around, warming up the ankles and the foot. And reverse. And then just rest your foot, and from there we'll circle the knee. And again, think about the knee coming towards the midline of the body. And then let's go the other way. And then keep the knee tucked in nice and close. Good. From there, tighten the belly, press through the back of the ribs, and rounding up, nose toward knees, chin towards chest. And we're back down. Now let's bring the left knee back in. So now we've got both knees in, hugged close to the body. Shoulders relaxed on the mat. We rock gently side to side, massaging either side of our spine. Hold neutral center, and then let's circle our knees round and round. And we'll reverse. And then just keep the knees tucked in nice and close. Now tighten the belly, pressing through the back of the ribs, rounding up nose to knees, chin towards chest. And we're back down. Again, tightening the belly, press through the back of the ribs, rounding up. So this is what we call the C shape. We spend a lot of time in this position. And release back down. One more time, tightening the belly, let's round up. Now that we're up, we're going to make a thumb and index finger triangle, place it lightly on the back of our head. Elbows are wide, separate your knees, heels touch toes apart. Inhale, push your legs straight, exhale back in. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. One more, inhale, exhale. Now this time as you push out, toes touch, heels apart. Exhale, pull in heels together, toes apart. So we're going to inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Last two, inhale. One more, inhale, exhale. Now bring knees and feet together, scrunch up toes, press through arches, pull back in. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Keep going as you flex your feet. Last two, and one more. Good, now just extend the legs out, do a little point and flex with your feet. So we've got 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stay. So toes are touching, heels slightly apart. Arms at our sides, palms facing up. We're going to pump. Inhale for 5 beats, and then exhale for 5 beats. Flip your hands over, inhale. Now level 2, you can bend your knees, exhale. Flip again, palms up, level 1. You can rest your feet on the mat. Flip. 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 And hold. Tuck the knees in. Ooh, rest your head down and breathe. All right, so hopefully we feel a bit warmer. We're ready to move into some roll-ups. So we're all starting with knees bent, feet on the floor, legs firmly pressed together, arms behind us on the mat, shoulders relaxed. We're going to inhale, arms towards the sky. Drop the shoulders back. Exhale, tighten the belly to peel us off the floor. Come up as far as we can. Big inhale. Exhale, tuck, and roll down. Inhale, arms up, shoulders drop back. Peeling up as far as we can. Inhale. Exhale, back down. Inhale, arms up, shoulders back. Inhale. Inhale, arms up. Inhale. Inhale, arms up, shoulders drop back. Now, if you're confident that you're not using your legs to help get you up, you can stretch them out straight, toes close, heels apart. Inhale, arms up, shoulders drop back. Because it's a lot easier to cheat with your legs straight because your hip flexors are all ready to help pull you up. Inhale, arms up, shoulders drop back. Let's try 2 more. Let's try 1 more. Inhale, arms up, shoulders drop back. Once we're down, ooh, nice stretch all the way out. Breathe. All right, very good. From here, let's bring the knees back into our chest. Tightening the belly. Come back up into our C shape. Arms at our sides, palms up. Arms are off the mat. Elbows bend, fingertips meet shoulders. Inhale, push arms and legs straight. Open, close, just legs. Exhale, bend the knees and then the elbows. So you push out straight together, open, close, just legs. First bend your knees and then your elbows. Inhale, push, open, close. Inhale, push. One more. Hold up. Good. Tuck your knees in and breathe. Nice for a couple knee circles round and round. And then let's reverse. Nice work. From there, we're going to set our feet on the mat. Let's keep our knees bent. Left leg's going to stretch really straight to the sky. We want our toes pretty much over our nose, arms at our sides, palms to the sky. That would be level 1. Level 2, you can push your right leg out straight. Just make sure that it's not affecting the straightness of your left leg. We cross towards the right, circle out and up. So I want you to make a circle that's about the size of a large beach ball. And I want it to be on the ceiling directly above you. And nothing else should be moving except the leg. So we don't want any movement in the hips, no movement in the upper body. Last 2. 1 more. Other way, circle out and then in and up. Last 2. And 1. And then we'll hold the leg up. Now bring the other leg up. Toes close, heels apart. We're going to inhale, drop about halfway. Exhale, sweep around. Inhale down. Last 2. And 1. Good, now we'll switch. The right leg is going to be stretched up straight to the sky. Toes over nose, left knee bent, foot on the mat, or pushed out straight on the mat. Right leg crosses left, circles out and up. Ensuring that there's no movement in the pelvis. Keeping our circles about the size of a large beach ball. Last 2. And 1. Now go the other way. Out and around, in and up. Last 2. Last 1. Hold up. Now bring the other leg up. Toes close, heels apart. You're going to inhale, sweep the legs around, touch the toes together. Exhale, pull up. Inhale around. Last 2. 1 more. Hold the legs up. Now both legs circle around to your left and then back around to your right. So on the corkscrew, we want to make our circle smaller. So think about a basketball. You're tracing it on the ceiling directly above your face. Same thing. Nothing else moves. Last set. Last circle and hold there. Tuck your knees in and breathe. All right, from there, let's roll up. And let's work on spine stretch. For spine stretch, we need to be able to sit with legs straight and back straight. So if you have trouble with that, simply insert another mat that you've rolled up or a pillow under your hips. Keep the legs apart no wider than your hips, and then flex your feet and outstretch your arms, shoulder level, turning palms to the sky. So the goal here is to keep your armpits over your hips and don't lower or lift the arms. This is all about engaging the core. So we're inhaling preparation. On the exhale, we start tightening the belly, and as we're doing that, we're rounding the spine, letting our chin drop to our chest, reaching out through fingers and feet, but notice that shoulders are still over hips. Then inhale back up, lower, middle, upper spine, head. So we should be taller than when we went down. Exhale again, scooping the belly and rounding the spine, stretching it open in between each segment. And then inhale, lifting back up, so we're a little taller than when we went down. Exhale, scoop in. Inhale, slowly rise. Again, exhale, scoop in. Inhale as we rise. Let's try two more. Exhale, scoop in. Inhale, rise. And let's try one more. Exhale, scooping in. Inhale as we rise. Lower, middle, upper spine, and head. Ooh, let the arms come down. Couple shoulder rolls back front. Go ahead and remove that elevation if you're using it. We'll bring the legs back together, and then we'll bend our knees. And let's prepare to roll like a ball. So for rolling like a ball, we want to keep our thighs really close to our rib cage. Big toes close together, shoulders relaxed, chin on your chest, nose between your knees. So that's level one. Level two, same thing, but you can bring your hands in front of your shins. So the goal is to use the belly to pull you back and to bring you back up. We want to make sure that when we're rolling back, we're not rolling back onto the neck. And when we're coming up, we're using the belly and not the legs or the feet to get us up. And you can do these at your own pace. Let's all try one more. Once we've completed our final roll, keep the left knee in, but now stretch your right leg out straight. And we're going to roll back till, again, we feel the back of our ribs on the mat, base of the shoulder blades on the mat, but the rest, head, neck, and shoulders off the mat. Right hand to top left knee, left hand to top left ankle, elbows open. Let's alternate. 4, 3, 2, 1, hold. Switch hold. Switch hold one more. Switch hold. Now it's double leg stretch, so both knees are in. Hands can rest on your ankles, up here on your shins, or down there on the tops of your feet. On the inhale, arms and legs extend. On the exhale, the arms sweep around and the knees tuck in. So it's inhale, stretch. Noticing that there's no movement in the upper body. We're holding that C shape. Last two. And one more. Good job. Stay right there. Let's extend the left leg straight up. Hands as close to your ankle as you can reach. Then the right leg is straight up as well. From there, I want you to draw the left leg forward towards your face and pull the right leg away from your face, and then we switch. So your hand should be merely guiding your leg. We're not forcing the leg or yanking on the leg. Abdominals are engaged. We're still in that nice C shape. This is our straight single leg stretch. Last two and last one. Good, now bring both legs back up. You can rest your head for a moment. Toes are closed, heels slightly apart. Thumb and index finger triangle. Level 1, insert that triangle under your butt. And you're going to make sure your butt stays on the triangle. Level 2, you're going to keep your butt pressed into the mat. Make sure it stays on the mat. And you're going to put the triangle behind your head. Everybody's tightening the belly and coming up into our C shape. From there, we're going to inhale, drop slowly, 1, 2, 3. Exhale, pop the legs up, inhale down. Never ever using that lower back. Last 2. One more. Good job. Everybody head down, knees to chest. Everybody put the triangle on the back of your head. Tightening the belly, press through the back, the ribs come up into that C shape. Keep the left knee and the right leg out. Simply alternate the legs. Noticing while we're doing that, there's no movement in our hips. 4, 3, 2, 1, stay. A little higher up, opposite armpit crosses to the knee, and then we switch. Lift, twist, 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 lift, twist. Let's do 8, and 6, and 4, 3, 2, 1. Big hold. Switch, big hold. Switch, hold. Last one. Switch, hold, knees in. Woo, rest that head down and breathe. Good, you can rest your feet down. Open the arms wide, drop your knees off to the left as you look right. Come back up, we'll drop our knees to the right as we look left. And then we're back to that neutral center. From there, bring the arms in closer to the body. Separate our feet no wider than our hips. Toes are in, heels are out. We're going to tighten the belly and start to peel off the floor into our bridge. Now when you're at the top of the bridge, you want to feel lots of work in the gluteals and the hamstrings. No weight in the neck and no discomfort or pressure in our knees. Exhale, let's press back down slowly. Good, try again, tightening the belly, peeling up. Holding on to that bridge. And then slowly melting back down. Again, inhale, slowly peeling up. Once you've made it up, hold there, pull the knee to your chest, extend to the sky, lower lift, flex point. Last 2. One more, keep it up, circle 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, reverse 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, big hold. Good, let's bend the knee, place the foot down, we'll switch. Other knee in, stretch straight, lower lift, flex point. Last 2, one more. And hold the leg up, we circle 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, reverse 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, big hold. Bend the knee, place your foot down, continue to press your hips, and then slowly melt all the way down. Once we've made it all the way down, one knee at a time into the chest for that good hug. Adding in our side-to-side rocks. And then that easy circle round and round. Massaging lower back, we go the other way. Good, and just keep the knees tucked in. From there, let's go ahead and stretch the legs out. And then stretch the arms out. We're nice and long and straight. Good, and then relax. Let's keep one leg straight, bend the other knee so your foot's on the mat. And simply roll towards the straight leg and keep rolling until we end up on our belly. Once you've made it onto our belly, I want you to stretch your left arm and your right leg and then try adding some lift. We'll come down and switch. This time it's right arm, left leg, extend and lift. Let's lower down, switch again, extend and lift. Lower down, switch again, extend and lift. And lower down, arms and legs together, extend and lift. And we're back down. Slide your hands in closer to your shoulders, tuck your elbows in, press through the tops of your feet and your hip bones. Lengthen the spine as you begin to lift upper body. And then take your time as you press back. So your tailbone meets your heels, your forehead meets the mat, and your chest is dropped down through your knees. Palms are opening to the sky, which is going to really stretch all the way down those lats. Flip your hands over and spread those fingers out nice and wide. Start scooping the belly in, round your spine. There's our cat stretch. Sink the navel, lift the tailbone, lift the head, open the heart cow. Exhale, let's round again for cat. Inhale for cow. One more time, rounding for cat. And then inhaling for cow. And then just hang out in your neutral spine. From there, let's push out through the heel of our right foot. Add the left arm forward. Turn your palm open face to the sky. There's spinal balance. Exhale, lower, we'll switch. Left leg extends, right arm forward, palm opening to the sky. Exhale, lower, let's try again. Switch, extend and reach. Exhale, lower, switch, extend and reach. And exhale, lower. From there, come back into extended child's pose. Push that tailbone back towards your heels. Forehead on the mat, palms opening to the sky. Flip the hands back over, nice foundational hands. We tuck our toes, we lift our tailbone towards the sky. Let your head drop through extended arms. Feel your rib cage pulling closer to your thighs. And the back of your shoulder blades reaching towards your gluteals. We'll nod our head yes, so it's nice and loose. And then shake your head no. And just let it dangle there while we walk our dog, lifting, lowering our heels individually. And then go ahead and press both heels down. From there, let's inhale ourselves into a sturdy plank. So we've got belly button tight, head lifted. Exhale, we're back up into down dog. Inhale again into plank. And exhale, down dog. Again, let's inhale to our plank. Now modify to your knees. And then as we exhale, elbows are opening. You're going to bring the chest down, then the hips. Tuck your elbows in, press through the tops of your feet and hip bones. Lengthen your spine, lift the head, and there's our cobra. Try again, going down, exhale, elbows opening. Tuck them in, lengthen, inhale, rise, cobra. One more time, exhale, coming down. Inhale, always lengthening before we rise. And then we're pressing all the way back into extended child's pose. So again, flip those palms open, face to the sky. Really stretch out through the fingertips, feeling that nice stretch going down those lats. Come back to foundational hands, tuck the toes, and we're back up into downward facing dog. Always looking for a little bit more, ribs to thighs, free dangling head, walking the dog. And then press your heels all the way down. From there, we're going to take a giant step forward with our right foot, placing it between our hands. So once you're in position, check, is your right knee over your ankle? How about your left leg is nice and straight? You're on the ball of that left foot. And we've got a straight line from the heel of our left foot right out through the top of our head. Runner's lunge. Step that foot back. Press back up into down dog. Now step the left foot between the hands. Again, checking, left knee over ankle. Nice straight back leg. Straight line from the heel of our right foot through the top of our head. Now let's step the right foot forward. Toes close, heels apart. That's always our neutral stance. Belly button tight as we're rolling up. Reach high and touch the sky. Exhale to our heart. Again, inhale to the sky. Exhale to the heart. Inhale to the sky. Exhale, we're going to fold forward. Inhale, let's look out. And exhale, sink down. So feel your ribs resting on your thighs. Bend your knees as much as you need to. Inhale, rolling up. Reach to the sky. Exhale to the heart. Inhale again to the sky. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look out. Exhale, sink deeper. Now step back with your right foot and then your left foot into your plank. You can modify if you'd like. Exhale, lowering, elbows open, chest down, then hips down. Elbows tuck in, pressing through tops of the feet, hip bones, lengthening spine, rising into cobra. Exhale, tuck the toes, and we're back up into down dog. Inhale, let's return to plank. And exhale again, down dog. Right foot forward, left foot forward, toes close, heels apart. Inhale, rolling up, reaching to the sky. Exhaling to our heart. Inhale again, extend. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look out. Exhale, sink deeper. Left foot back, right foot back. There's our plank. Exhale, lowering, elbows open, chest down, hips down, elbows tuck in. Inhale, lengthen, rise, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, returning to plank. And exhale, down dog. Left foot forward, right foot forward, toes close, heels apart. Inhale, rolling up, reaching to the sky. Exhaling to our heart. Inhale again to the sky. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look out. And exhale, sink deeper. Now let's hang out here with our ribs resting on our thighs. Cradle our elbows in the palms of our hands to form a frame. And then your head is just going to hang out in that frame. And let your fingers release to the mat. Take a giant step back with our right foot. And that brings us into runner's lunge. Now we're going to push the right heel down, turn the right toes out slightly, and imagine a straight line from your left heel to the back of your right heel. Keeping that left knee over your ankle, start lifting upper body. Now we want our hip bones facing forward. Want our shoulders so they're square and stacked over those hips. And then we can add arms. And there's our warrior one. Got the arms open wide, neutralize the spine. Begin to hinge forward so that our rib cage comes close to our front thigh. There's our warrior airplane. And then while we're here, try lifting onto the ball of your right foot. And there's our warrior lunge, or our airplane lunge. Now we're going to float the arms back down to the mat and proceed to walk yourself around so we end up in a wide straddle facing the wide edge of our mat. Adjust your feet so you can turn your toes in, heels out slightly, hands should be directly under your shoulders, knees as bent as you need them to be. Then inhale, look out with our flat back. Exhale, we're going to sink down. And remember, we want our upper body to just completely relax. From there, let's press down into the palms once again, pushing our arms straight. Use your left hand to reach across over towards your right big toe. And then let's inhale, right arm to the side. Exhale, revolve with the waist. That brings us into our twisting straddle. And then as we exhale, let's lower the right arm to shoulder level. Inhale the left arm out to shoulder level. There's straddle airplane. And then we'll inhale and rise to standing. Once upright, palms facing the sky. We still have toes and heels out. There's our 5-pointed star. Inhale to the sky. Exhale, fold forward, brush the earth. Inhale, back up for sunflower. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale for sunflower. Exhale, fold forward, and inhale for sunflower. And let your arms reopen into our 5-pointed star. From there, we're going to rotate palms to face forward and let the hands meet together. Let's lace our fingers and then push our palms away from our body. Breathing across the upper back and the back of the shoulders. And then while we're pressing through the palms, let them rise towards the sky. So our upper arms basically frame our head, keeping the upper arms a little bit in front of our ears. We're not feeling any tension or tightness in the shoulders or the neck. Feel yourself get a little bit longer out of the waist, and we'll do a tiny back bend. And then come back to neutral and return to our 5-pointed star. Ready to turn our left toes to the front end of our mat. This time aligning our left heel with our right arch, keeping our hip bones facing the wide edge of our mat. We bend the left knee. So we've got our weight coming out, our knee coming out over our ankle without going past our toes. We can feel our body weight centered equally into both feet. Breathe in that power of warrior 2. Extend the arm a little further forward and then lift that left hand as you lower your right. Reverse warrior. So we're going to keep that same upper body position, but now pull the left leg straight without locking. And there's reverse triangle. And then from there, our arms return to shoulder level, and we're back to our starting position. Triangle pose is all about being open and flat and straight like a triangle. So we want to make sure that our body's in a straight line as we begin to pull that right hip to the right and stretch the left arm as far away from that right hip as we can. Once we can't go any farther, we send the left hand low and the right hand high. We're feeling like we're pressing our right hip a little forward. We're rolling the right shoulder slightly back. And there's our triangle. Again, we want to enjoy that feeling of open space without feeling any tension in our shoulders or our neck. Let's take one more inhale. Exhaling, we start to bend the left knee, and you can either place your left hand on the mat or your left forearm on your left thigh, staying open for extended angle. As we exhale, revolve upper body. Let your hand return to the mat and then come back onto the ball of your right foot, bringing us back into runner's lunge. Let's keep the right hand down. Inhale, left arm out to the side, and then exhale, revolve at our waist. Twisting lunge. Exhaling the hand down. We'll send our left foot back into our good strong plank. Exhale, lowering, elbows open, chest down, then hips. Elbows tuck in. Inhale, lengthen, rise, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, returning us to plank. And exhale again, down dog. Right foot forward, left foot forward, toes close, heels apart. From there, we're going to bend our knees like we're trying to sit down in a tiny chair. And as we're bending the knees, sitting in our chair, we're pulling our knees closer and closer together. Then we're going to lift the ribs. And our arms alongside our ears for our chair pose. And then inhale, touch the sky. Exhale to the heart. Inhale again to the sky. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look out. Exhale, sink deeper. Cradling the elbows in the palms of our hands. Again, forming the frame around our head. And just letting our upper body rest on our thighs. And then from there, let your fingers release to the mat. Giant step back with our left foot. Brings us into our lunge. Press the left heel down, turn the left toes out slightly. Align your right heel with the back of your left heel. Start lifting upper body. Chuck. Is your right knee over your ankle. Hip bones facing forward. Shoulders squared out over those hips. We add arms. Warrior 1. Inhale, neutral spine. Exhale, arms open wide. Stay long in the waist and hinge forward into warrior airplane. And then while we're here, lift to the ball of your left foot. And there's our airplane lunge. Exhale, hands to the mat. Proceed to walk around into a wide straddle facing the other wide edge of our mat. Toes in, heels out, hands under shoulders. Big inhale to look out. And then as we exhale, we're sinking upper body a little deeper down by bending the elbows, letting go of that upper body, bending our knees as much as we might need to. Pressing down into the palms, the arms push straighter and straighter. We use our right hand to reach across towards our left big toe. We inhale, left arm to the side. Exhale, revolve at our waist. There's our twisting straddle. And then as we exhale, bring the hand back down. This time, let's inhale, look out, and add both arms wide for our airplane straddle. And then we'll inhale and rise to standing. Once we're upright, palms open to the sky, our toes are in, heels are out. There's our 5-pointed star. Inhale to the sky, exhale, fold forward, brush the earth. Inhale for sunflower. I think I'll be doing sunflowers for the rest of my life. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, rise. Again, exhale, fold forward. And inhale, rise. And let your arms open. So we're back in our 5-pointed star. Going to rotate palms to face forward. They're going to meet together in front. Lace all of your fingers. Press your palms away from your body. And then while you continue to press through your palms, lift the arms. Keep your shoulders away from your ears. Getting a little taller through the waist. Let's do our little back bend. And then we're back to neutral. And return to 5-pointed star. From there, let's turn right toes to the front edge of our mat. Align our right foot with our left arch. Keep your hip bones facing the wide edge of your mat and bend that right knee. It finds its way out over the ankle without going past our toes. Got our body weight centered equally into both feet. So all we're feeling is nice open power in Warrior Two. Stretch that right arm a little further forward. As we lift the right, we lower the left, and then we push our right palm to the sky. Reverse warrior. And then from there, pull the right leg straight without locking. Reverse triangle. And we make our way back into our starting position. We're ready to begin triangle. So we start to pull that left hip to the left, and we start reaching the right arm as far away from the left hip as we can. Once we can't go any farther, send the right hand low and the left hand high. And I want you to really feel that left hip pressing a little forward, left shoulder rolling slightly back in order to keep ourselves in a good straight line. Breathe away any tension that you're holding in your neck or your shoulders. Let's take one more inhale. On our exhale, start to bend the right knee. You can either place your right forearm on your right thigh or let your right hand reach to the mat. There's extended angle pose. Let's take one more inhale. On the exhale, begin to revolve upper body. Let your hands return to the mat, lifting to the ball of your left foot. We're back in our lunge. Let's keep the left hand pressing down, and then inhale, right arm to the side. Exhale, revolve at our waist. And there's our twisting lunge. Exhale, send that hand down. Go ahead and step that right foot back into plank. Exhale, lowering, elbows open, chest down, then hips down, elbows tuck in. Inhale, lengthen, rise, cobra, and then exhale, we're back up into down dog. Inhale, return to plank. And exhale, down dog. Left foot forward, right foot forward, toes close, heels apart. Again, we start lowering the hips like we're about to sit in a tiny chair. And while we're doing that, we're pulling the knees closer together, lifting our ribs, adding our arms along our ears. There's our chair pose. Inhale, rise from your chair. And exhale, hands to the heart. Let's inhale again to the sky. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look out. Exhale, sink deeper. Stepping the right foot back into our lunge. Sink the right knee down and press through the top of the right foot. Now let's lift upper body and form crescent moon. And then as we exhale, fold forward, hands to the mat. Inside that left foot, start to pull the top of your right thigh towards the mat. Keep the left knee from pushing past your toes and see if you can sink a little further down. So I want you to feel this in the front of your right thigh and the back of your left thigh. And then start to walk yourself back up. Let's bring the left knee back so we end up on all fours. Sink your navel, lift your tailbone, lift your head, open your heart, cow. Exhale, round for cat. And then make your way back to neutral spine. Tuck the toes, come back up into downward facing dog. From there, let's step that left foot forward, right foot forward, toes close, heels apart. Inhale, roll up, reach to the sky. Exhale to the heart. Inhale to the sky. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look out. Exhale, sink deeper. Left foot steps back into our lunge. Sink the left knee down, press to the top of the left foot. Start lifting upper body, reach to the sky, crescent moon. Exhale, fold forward. Bring both hands to the inside of the right foot. Start to pull that left thigh towards the mat. Keep the right knee from pushing out past your toes. And just sink down where you can, feeling this in the front of your left thigh and the back of your right thigh. And then we'll inhale, walk the hands back in. Coming back to all fours. Again, we sink our navel, lift our tailbone, lift our head, open our heart, cow. Exhale, round for cat. Once more, inhale, cow. And exhale, round for cat. And then just return to a neutral spine. Big toes close, knees apart. Let's push back with our tailbone. Let your chest drop through your knees, forehead on the mat. Turn your palms to the sky. From there, go ahead and take the right arm, left arm, pass it through the right armpit, sinking your shoulder down onto the mat. Let's bring that out and we'll switch. And bring that back out and just stretch. And bring your hands closer to your knees so you can lift your upper body. And from there, we'll come around, have a seat. Let's start out with soles of feet close together. And letting your feet rest in your hands. We're going to inch our heels closer to our body. While we're doing that, we want to keep opening the knees wider and wider and keeping the spine nice and tall. Breathing into that butterfly. Let's take one more inhale. on the exhale, we can soften a bit. And then we're going to stretch both legs out straight. Push out through the heels of your feet. Let your hands rest between the legs. And then we're going to start inching the hands forward as we're pulling our belly button closer and closer to the mat. So think about keeping your spine nice and long. We don't want to round it out. And then we'll walk the hands back in and slide your left hand towards your left ankle. Reach the right hand high. Let side stretch over. And then come on up. We're going to rotate and face that left leg, hands on either side of it. Pull forward and draw that body down. And then we'll come back up. And let's face the other, or actually side stretch off to our right. And lift back up, rotate to face that leg and fold forward. And we'll come back up. Let's bring the legs together. And then we'll bend our knees and place our hands behind our thighs. So now I want you to keep your shoulders relaxed and your back long and straight as you find your balance on your tailbone. Begin to extend the legs. Go where you can without rounding your back. And then let's rebend. Again, extending legs. Remember, bent legs is fine. Just don't round your back. And rebend. Now try that once more. And then once there, let's add our arms. And now lower just your legs. And I want you to stretch high to the sky. And then let the arms open so your fingers point right at your bottom. Press down through your palms. Think about opening the heart. And then start to press down through the bottoms of your feet as you pull your hips off the mat into a reverse plank. And then we can sink the hips back down. Let the fingers walk forward. Pull that belly button towards your thighs. And then we can come back up. And then once we're back up, let's come into our easy cross-leg position. So we want to make sure that we're feeling our sit bones on the mat. Let your palms open, face to the sky, backs of your hands on the knees. And this is our seated mountain pose. Allow your chin to drop to your chest and just release any stress in the back of your neck. Inhale, lift the head, begin to tip it back, but only enough to open the throat. Exhale again, chin to chest. Inhale, lift the head, tip back, open your throat. And again, exhale, chin to chest. From there, let's tip that left ear towards the left shoulder. Drop the chin and we'll tip right. Drop the chin and tip left. Drop the chin and tip right. And then just let your chin rest on your chest. And we'll bring our head back to that neutral place. Draw the shoulders up into your ears and release. Again, shoulders to ears and release. One more time, shoulders to the ears and release. And then we'll start with some little tiny shoulder rolls from back to front. And then we'll start turning them into a little bit of an arm circle. And then we'll start to make our circles a little bigger. Just stretch both arms high overhead. And then let your hands come together at heart center. Let's inhale, open our arms and our heart. Exhale, round forward back so the hands close. Inhale, open. Exhale, round. Inhale, open. Exhale, round. One more time, we're going to inhale, open. wider, wider, widest. And this time, exhale, hands pull together, and we made it. So that took care of our Pilates yoga combo for this Monday morning. I'm hoping that you're feeling a little bit more powerful and flexible in both your body and your mind. Lots of water throughout the day helps to keep everything functioning and juicy, including your brain. So let's do that. Lots of random acts of kindness all over the place to all sentient beings, changing the narrative that's been created in the world, because guess what? It's not working. I thank you for joining me. I will be back tonight to let you know what's taking place tomorrow. So in the meantime, stay healthy, stay safe, and stay kind. I'll see you soon.